Hey guys, what is going on today? Today we got a little bit of a package we're going to be trying out today. I just got it in from Amazon today. I was out there doing some yard work. It's actually one of the chin curtains for this HJC helmet. I really do like my helmet, and here's the problem with it. It has a lot of wind that always comes up through the bottom here, right here, and it gets a little noisy, and it really starts to hurt my ears after a while of being on there. And also, being a problem with it is when I'm out there riding the bike, especially at night, with so much wind getting in there and I wear contacts, it actually dries the contacts out, and then everything starts getting blurry, and that's never a good thing to do when you're on a bike, especially at night when you're actually riding around. So I heard this chin curtain deal would actually do really good, so I went ahead and ordered it. So we're gonna actually try it out today and install it and see what's going on. I'll let you see. Obviously, this is how I have my mic set up. This is how everything's set up right now. You can see it right in here. I'm not using my GoPro, I'm just using my regular thing on a little tiny tripod. But I'll show you what I have to do. I have to put the mic way back here. This is my Energy mic. It's a really good quality mic, but if I actually have it up here near my mouth, it is so damn windy, so I had to actually pull the cheek pad back and put it way back here in order for you guys to hear me without hearing that wind the whole time. So I'm wondering if this is actually gonna help solve it and also solve the actual wind problem. Now it's a HJC helmet, as you can see. It's a CL-17. And it's a good starter helmet. I think I paid about $145, $150 something for it. And it's a great thing. Obviously, I added the mirror thing to give me a little bit of tinting so I don't have to worry about sunglasses or anything when I'm on the road during the day. And I really like it. You can actually see how I have my GoPro camera hooked up here. I have it wound around here, and then I just kick it back through there. So it works out really good. I haven't had any issues, but these are the issues that I'm having. So if you're looking for a decent helmet to get into the motorcycle riding for the very first time, this is something I would highly suggest is one of these CL-17 helmets. It's got plenty of vent and air stuff in it. You can see right there. There's some up here at the top. You have vents. You can see them right there. You can see pop it here, and then the back it has a little lot. So let me tell you, it's plenty good for a beginner. Is it the lightest helmet in the world? No, it's one of those high-end ones. But for a basic beginner, just to get his foot in the door, because it's so expensive to be a new biker. I found that out firsthand, playing your gear, your everything, your license, the whole 9 yards. So highly recommended. I'm going to go ahead and install this, and we're actually going to see, and hopefully in the next couple videos that you see me out there on the road, you'll see a difference. I might try and actually ride down the street with this and do a little bit of voice chat and actually position the mic in different areas. Maybe leave it up here and then actually try and put it down here in the front and see if it's still windy or not. And I'll link it all in one long video. So today would be a perfect day. I already mowed the yard, but it's going to be pouring the next couple days. So figured go ahead and get this done now and test it out. Stay by. Alright guys, we're back here. I want to show you what it actually looks like here. Let me go ahead and back the camera up off the stand. You can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is for the CL-17. Obviously it's going to clip down underneath your chin right here. And then hopefully it should do it. Price on it with shipping from Amazon. I bought it from Amazon, a company that works through Amazon. It was $13.51. I think shipping was free on it, and that's with tax and everything. $13.51 for this. Yeah, I wouldn't pay too much more for it, I'll tell you that. So you can see I got the actual thing right there. So all right guys, stand by. I'm going to actually try and hook it up. I hear it can be a little bit of a bitch to get it in there. Sometimes I've heard it's just how it works. So we'll stand by and we'll find out. Hold on. Alright guys, here we go. It's already been put in. Actually, it took me like 5 seconds to pop this in, because right through here there's three little holes that it's actually made for the chin curtain, and then it has a little bit of Velcro right here on the sides, and all it does is just kind of push back here and catches the side of the foam. So we're actually going to be testing this out here in a few minutes. I'm going to actually take it out on the bike after I get some lunch, and we're going to test it out here and see if it actually cuts down the noise any and goes from there. So yeah, there we go. Sorry, the house is a little bit of a mess. I was in Jacksonville this past weekend, and then obviously you can see I got my rifle back there. My it's not AR, it's like actual Colt M4, and I was out there on the weekend shooting it. So there you go. I've got my whole, like I said, it's a little bit messy up here, but I figured I'd go ahead and show you this, and now we're actually gonna go out on the road and test it out. So let's see what we got. Very, very simple installation. I don't know where these people came up with this hole. It was so hard to get it in. I don't really get it. It went right in. I didn't have any problems. It literally went pop. That was it. And I was like, wow, that was really hard. So sorry I didn't get it on camera. I just thought it was going to be a little bit of a pain, so I figured I'll stop worrying about the camera. But honestly, it was really that easy. So there you go. I'll put it on the side. I know people are like probably be tripping. What are you doing putting it on the side? But you can see I didn't actually drop. I just rolled it over. But yeah, all it does is just pop in here. See if I can get it back out a little bit for you. See, it just kind of hangs in there right there. Just pushes it in. Hang these back up against the sides. And that's it. So let's go ahead and take it out here in a few minutes, and we'll test it out, and I'll make one long video of it, and with the GoPro actually talking through it. So there you go. Stand by, guys.
All right, guys, here we go. Test number 1. I have the chin strap in right now. I have the visor down. Let's see how it sounds. The mic is still in the regular position that I always have it in, back here in the back corner, as you saw in the first video. I can already tell it's definitely more muffled in here because down here it's not letting in near as much wind as it normally does. So it is getting a little bit warmer in here out of my face. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but you know, we'll see how it is after a while. You know what I mean? It could get a little hot in here, a little stuffy, but I can feel it's just up underneath my chin right now is where it's at. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but it's right at just underneath my chin, maybe an inch back from my chin. That's where it actually rests against. So we're gonna do this quick test real quick, just around the block, and go from there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly cut, move it to the front here where my lips actually are, and we're gonna see if it makes any difference. Because before, when it was up here near my lips, it was so windy that it was just the entire time I was riding around. So we're gonna try that out. For the last part of the circle here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the visor. Let you see if you can hear me. Still pretty good here. Remember, we're just doing a test. That's about it. Totally squitting it up today. It is hot, hot. It is going to be heavy thunderstorms tonight. And tomorrow is supposed to be severe thunderstorms. So I will not be riding the bike to work. I know the one guy at work that literally rides every day. He said, you know, when it gets that bad where it's like severe thunderstorms, he won't even come into work because he said it's just not safe for him on the bike. Not when it's severe thunderstorms. He has a rain jacket, but he said otherwise he won't do it. Alright guys, let me go ahead and cut, switch the mic to the front. We'll come on back. Stand by. Alright guys, here we go. I moved the mic to the very front here. It's right down there by my lips. I don't have it up here at the top where my nose would be breathing the whole time in it. I was kind of concerned about that. So I have it down here. It's kind of at an angle down here, like right here. So just giving you an idea of where it's at. The chin protector is obviously still in place. And we're just going to give it a nice little talking the whole time I'm riding. Granted, I'm not going near as fast as on the city streets, but it should give us a good idea of what we can expect. And if you're going to hear me like hard breathing, like heavy panting into the mic the entire time. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting there going, like, you know, Darth Vader the entire time into the mic for you guys, because that would just be stupid. So that's my concerns, and that's what I'm worried about. But yeah, I can definitely feel I don't have near the wind flow coming in here anymore. It's not like running up in my eyes. I don't hear near as much in my ears with the chin protector on. I mean, I can still hear it in my ears for sure. I know HJC helmets aren't the quietest helmets in the world, but it's doing a decent job at cutting down a significant amount of wind that, you know, runs around through my ears and after a while starts to give me a little bit of ear pain because it's just too much, it's too loud. And I've tried some regular foamy earplugs. They just fall out every time I put my helmet on because, you know, your ears like kind of fold up and move a little bit when you're trying to get it on. They just plop out. So I need to get some of those regular inset ones. All right, guys, let me go ahead and open the vent a little bit and let's see how we work here from the rest of the way around the circle. Nose is still running a little bit. It's been just running so much lately. That dude's like super rich. I'm talking a runner, a whole nother level rich. The guy's family is like Saudi Arabian or something like that. And they just have millions upon millions of dollars. They just give him money, I heard, every year. He never works. Alright guys, let me go ahead and we're going to put this back inside the garage now. And we'll see what we got here. And we'll test it out. So stay tuned. Yeah.